Now, there are a few preferences that I want to set, and I want to make sure that your preferences match mine. So if you've been working with Final Cut 10, you may have modified some elements. So let's just go up to the preferences. You'll find that under Final Cut Pro, click on Preferences, and there'll be 4 sets that we'll look at. It's important that you have Show Detail Trimming turned on because this will be very helpful when we discuss ripple, roll, slip, and slide edits. I also want to make sure you have Show Reference Waveforms turned on. Now, another change that I always make when I'm cutting a narrative film is I change my transitions from 1 second to a half a second. I feel that a full second is too long, so I'm just going to go ahead and type in 0.5, and we'll be in good shape. Let's step into the playback section, and there's a couple things that are really important in this case. I want you to turn off background render because this will slow down the performance of your machine, and if you are using, say, a laptop, it's going to fill up your hard drive very quickly. If you don't want to turn background render off, at least change it from 5 seconds to a couple of minutes. Another thing that I need you to uncheck is Create Optimized Media from Multicam Clips. This is useful in the case of the lessons because they're using a JPEG compression, and Final Cut will want to convert them to optimized media. Again, this will fill up your hard drive. You may want to also turn this off if you're using highly compressed media, for instance, using an H.264 codec, because if it optimizes it for multicam, you may jump from a 4 GB file to a 50 GB file. Take a quick look at the other settings, as these are the defaults, and when we go to import, we're going to leave these the way they are now. And as for destinations, these are the default destinations, and you don't need to touch this either. We'll go ahead and close this box, and now with common preferences, we're ready to start importing and analyzing our media.